Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Balance Business Coach. This is our Boost of Balance episode, first one for October. And this one is going to be a quick one, but I wanted to tell you a little bit of a story before I get into the little boost or inspiration for today. So, back in 2020, I moved to Washington, and I used to think that when I moved there, and while I lived there, I was going to be this crazy hiker and accomplish all these outdoorsy feats. And a small part of me really felt like I had failed after we moved from Washington to California because I hadn't really done much hiking. I didn't even go to visit any of the big mountains. Like, we were surrounded by huge, beautiful mountains. There was Rainier in one direction, Mount Baker in another direction, the Olympic Mountains in another direction, and then the Cascades. It was like in every direction that we looked, we could see all of these beautiful mountains, but I never actually made my way there to explore or hike or do anything outdoorsy. And so, as I am preparing to move back to Washington next year, I started having these thoughts come up about, oh, finally, like when we move back there, I can go hiking on the mountain. We can spend the night in the mountains. We can go camping and we can go fishing and we can do all of these outdoorsy fun things. And I can get back on my paddleboard and I can, be a better paddleboarder, be a more consistent paddleboarder, those kind of things. And I asked myself for a moment as I was walking and having all of these thoughts, like, why do you actually want those things? Why do you want to be hiking in the mountains? Why do you want to be fishing? Why do you want to be camping? Like, what makes this important to you? And I realized that it was because there's this YouTube channel that me and my husband and my son watch. And this guy he lives in Washington and he goes on these fishing and camping and hiking trips. And he just has such a zest for life. He has such a positive outlook. He's always seeing the best in people and he just takes care of like animals and people. And he's just very ethical in what he does. And I really loved seeing his energy. I love experiencing his energy. And I think it made me feel like when I'm in Washington, if I do those things that he does, then I will have that same positive outlook and zest for life like he does. But I realized in that moment that it wasn't necessarily the camping or the hiking or the mountains that would give me what I was searching for. It was finding my version of that so that I could have the same outlook and zest that he had. And so, what I wanted to share with you guys today is this theme in my life that continues to come back, which is that it's never about the thing, it's just about the feeling. When you are thinking about what you want for your life, or how you want your life to look, or things that you might want to change, or as we're ending the year and entering the new year, and you start to question what goals you want to set or what things you didn't accomplish this year, I really want you to consider that it's not so much about the thing, but rather start with the feeling. How do you want to feel at the end of your day, at the end of your week, at the end of your year, at the beginning of your year? How do you want to feel? And what are the things that are actually going to give you that feeling? Because for me, I'm not sure that it is camping in the woods in a mountain. I don't know if that will give me a positive outlook and a zest for life. Maybe, but I'm not sure if that's the thing for me. And that's okay. I can absolutely appreciate those videos and love watching them simply because he's enjoying his life. And that's what I'm pulling from it. So when you see things that are inspiring to you and motivational, don't necessarily take it at the face value, at what you're seeing with your eyes, but think about how it's making them feel and how that's making you feel. And what are the things that are going to give you that feeling that you see them getting from whatever it is that they're doing? It could be that thing that they're doing. It could be that thing that they have, but maybe it's not. And if it's not, what is it? So, just a little food for thought today. I hope that you are enjoying your week. Happy October. I am so excited that we are finally in fall. I'm so excited that I'm back in the Midwest and get to actually experience fall in all of its glory. Um, California is absolutely lovely and I miss it so much, but it's different being back home and experiencing the fullness of all of the seasons. So I hope you are enjoying the start of your fall, your quarter four, your October. And if you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. I am always here. The information on how to contact me is in the descriptions down below. I am wishing you well on the rest of your week. And until next time, take care.